Hi, welcome back to Marina Teachers for another CAPE Entrepreneurship tutorial. Today we are going to be discussing Understanding Venture Valuation. So let's get into today's video. Tell me for a minute. Have you ever thought about having your own business? Maybe a cool sneakers brand, a gaming cafe, or the next big cool app, perhaps? If you've ever thought about having your own business, then you need to ask yourself a question. How will I know how much my business is worth? That is where venture valuation comes in. Can you imagine running a business without knowing its true worth? Sounds risky, right? Because it is. Let's define business valuation together. Business valuation is the process of determining a company's real value. At its core, the company's true worth is determined by analyzing the assets, liabilities, revenue, market trends, and future potential. Venture valuation is absolutely essential for these three reasons: tracking growth, that is, how did my business improve from last year? Making big decisions such as buying new machinery or equipment or other assets. Thirdly, planning for the future. Let's think for a minute. Why would someone want to know a business's value? There are a couple of reasons, and this is actually very practical. So let's look at these reasons now. We can assume that every business wants to grow over time. Why not? So, business valuation helps the business owners to track the growth over time to see if their business is getting bigger and better every year. So, for instance, Carla and her friends have decided to start a lemonade stand and it's doing quite well. Next thing you know, Carla and her friends, their business is doing so great that they have to upgrade and they need a premises, and they decided to start a slushy stall at a common marketplace. That's bigger premises. So you can see that by valuing your business regularly, you are able to quickly spot any trends of growth or decline. You may also be able to pick up any financial or managerial weaknesses and make better decisions for future success. The second reason why business venture is very essential is when we are buying or selling the business or a major asset. So let's say you are selling these rare playing cards and they're worth hundreds of dollars. Would you sell those cards for just $20? Of course not. The same goes for businesses. So if you're looking to sell or buy a business, business valuation ensures that you get the right price and a fair deal. Our third reason why venture valuation is very important is in the event that we want to raise capital or attract investors. Let's say Jack and Jill want to expand their business. Their company would need a precise valuation in order to attract investors for private stock sales or an IPO if they are going public. So, if Jack and Jill want to take their business to the next level, they must keep in mind that investors are not going to give them any financial backing unless they know for sure that the business is worth it. Another reason why venture valuation is important is in the event a company wants to offer its employees shares or some of its stock through an ESOP or employee share ownership plan. Ooh, Some companies allow their employees to get a juicy slice of the profits by allowing them to purchase shares through an employee stock or share option plan. But to do this, first they need to value the company to ensure that they know the worth. Letting employees invest in a business's success through an ESOP or employee stock ownership plan can be a reward or an incentive for them to become more productive, and as a result, the business continues to be profitable. So, venture valuation is very important in helping a business set up its ESOP. Another reason why business valuation is essential is for the calculation of taxes. Yes, taxes. Sigh. Nobody really likes paying taxes, but they are necessary. To not pay taxes, which is called tax evasion, is a criminal offense and you'll probably go to jail for a long time for it. But business valuation helps ensure that you pay the right amount on your income, your assets, and capital gains to ensure that you are complying with the law. So, another reason why venture valuation is important is in the event of a merger or an acquisition. A merger is when two companies join together and form one new company, whereas an acquisition is when one company takes over another company, usually because of some sort of strategic advantage they're trying to capitalize on. So let's say our friend Pearl has an amazing bakery. And up to her bakery, Natasha has this incredible coffee shop. And those two decide to team up. Now, teaming up can be powerful. But before they can team up, each person needs to figure out what the other person is bringing to the table. Therefore, before merging with or acquiring another company, venture valuation helps to determine the right price and the strategic fit. You would have remembered from Unit 1 that the sixth stage of the entrepreneurial process is harvesting the venture. At this stage, venture valuation becomes extremely important. For examples of harvesting strategies that we're going to look at in this video include partner or management buyouts, divorce settlements, succession planning, and estate planning. When the business owner decides that he or she no longer wants to continue, he may opt for a management buyout, or if a partner decides that he no longer wants to be a part of the business and he wants to leave, the other will take over the ownership. In that event, when the owner leaves and either the partner or the manager is buying out his share, then business valuation ensures that that buyout is fair. Also, too, in cases of divorce, business venture valuation ensures the equitable distribution of assets between the partners. Getting older is inevitable, and some persons, after they've reached a certain stage or age in the business, they may wish to retire. This is where succession planning is important. Valuation helps businesses plan for the future, ensuring a smooth leadership transition when that younger generation takes the helm of the business. In the event that the business owner dies, venture valuation also helps with estate planning. Because if you know the true worth of the business, this can surely help to decide how the assets should be divided fairly. And that is why it is most important to have a will. It also is very helpful in avoiding or mitigating any legal disputes among family members. Another very important reason why business valuation is important is for insurance purposes. Insurers would use the valuation of the business to determine the coverage costs and premium costs. But most importantly, in the event of some kind of natural disaster or accident, Then they would have an accurate valuation of the business to pay out some kind of compensation for the insured. Business valuation also helps to ensure the good governance of the company, as accurate valuation supports internal financial reporting and external audits, keeping your business transparent. Last but certainly not least, business valuation helps with the overall analysis of the business. So, if you want to make certain smarter decisions, then you need to analyze your strengths, your weaknesses, the opportunities and threats, and make decisions that will help to ensure the profitability and the continuity of the business. So let's review. Whether you are growing, selling, merging, acquiring, or simply planning for the future, business venture valuation is a very critical tool. It provides clarity, confidence, and control over your financial future. So let's put this all together now. This is our friend Jabari. Jabari has a graphic arts business that's kind of like a side hustle. And in considering the value of the business, Jabari has to figure out, well, first of all, how much money he makes, what is the equipment that he owns, like the from the software to the computers to the printing machines. He also has to figure out how many customers he has and the future growth potential to determine the value of his business. So whether you're planning to start a business or if you want to grow your business, invest in one, or you just want to understand how all of this works and you're writing CAPE Entrepreneurship, knowing about business valuation is a game changer. So let's recap. In today's video, we learned that venture valuation is an analytical process of determining how much a company is worth. We also learned that it is essential for tracking growth, making big decisions, and planning for the future. We also looked at 10 reasons why a company is valued, and these are real world aspects. Look at the list below and comment which 3 reasons you are most familiar with, and tell me 2 reasons that you are now considering after watching this video in the comments below. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, and to comment, and share this video with another student who is doing CAPE Entrepreneurship, and I'll see you in the next video. But before we go, remember that the next time you hear about business valuation, it's not just about numbers, it's about smart decisions. And if you know your worth, you will know your business. Bye for now.